Hi Libra, Scottish Gypsy here to do a nice quick bonus. Today I've got a couple of oracles in tarot and we're going to check in on the energies around you. Now Libra, my name is Karen, and if you're looking for a more comprehensive reading, I do that full spread every 2 weeks. So last week was your major reading. Let's get on with it. Okay, now the King of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles came out of tarot when I was shuffling. That is a pretty good omen for money, for business, for, you know, material success in your life. Now, you might be really focused on wealth creation or mastery in, you know, your business or career, but both cards of success, material success. King of Pentacles is the wealthy man of tarot. Ten of Pentacles is wealth. Just saying. All right, bottom of the deck. Ooh, calm your farm. There could be the need for some emotional intelligence and emotional maturity in a situation. There could be a storm approaching, Libra. And the way that you approach the situation is really important. But you're also getting, you know, there's angelic help to support you. The Angel of Balance is about balancing out your emotions, getting to that place of emotional equanimity. You know, it could be that you came through a recent storm and maybe you're just starting to feel more balanced again. Or it could be approaching and you might be getting that wise sage advice that you're needing to come at that storm from a place of emotional intelligence and balance and maturity. But we'll see which way it's going to fly, Libra. Okay, Energy Oracle, please show me the strongest themes today. Now, we just had the full moon in Aquarius, and the next couple of weeks we'll also have the new moon eclipse in Leo, which is stunning. Okay, let's see, Libra. Okay, ooh, interesting. Got someone looking over their shoulders. So I do feel someone could be walking away and moving in a new direction. You might be really expanding your life right now. There could be a lot of doors that are opening. But some of you, it does feel like there is this exit. Now, either you walked away or someone else could have exited your life here. Particularly with full moons, it can create that energy. People can definitely make decisions about who or what they want in their life. I don't know who's who, but I have got a person walking away, but I will tell you they're looking back over their shoulder, whether it's one final time or they're second guessing their decision. I don't know. And I don't know if I'm talking to you or the cross watcher with that. But Libra, it is a time of open doors and possibilities, and it's an exciting time. And you might need to really use your discernment at the moment as well. Let's see. I can see victory coming through though. All right, Libra. Oh, Deceit. Okay. Someone is being deceptive here or hiding something. Let's get a crowning energy. Libra. Contract. Okay, be careful, okay? I'm going to say, if I see this combination, I'll immediately give you advice to read the fine print, get advice, because there could be dishonesty or deceit connected to a physical contract. Now, the Scales card showing up could just represent that it's your card, you know. It is a card of, I'm going to say it's karma, you know, like whilst this isn't the Justice card, it's really leaning to that for me today. So our actions have consequences, good and bad. So make sure you stay in your integrity, okay, because I do feel there will be karmic consequences of the decisions you make or the way that you handle a situation. And that goes both ways, right? We all have that same experience in life. When we choose the behavior, we choose the consequences. Now, it could be someone might be getting you know, a hit from karma here based on their deception with you. You'll know where this is flying, but I do see deceit and contract. At the bottom of the deck though, you know, I have got victory and daughter value. So perhaps, you know, the deceit could be that you wanted to move in a new direction that was going to be paying you more. Okay, so it could be that, you know, you've just been keeping your cards close to your chest, because I do feel you've been exploring opportunities. So say, for example, you weren't happy with your workplace and you wanted to change directions. You know, this is saying there could be that you've been exploring your options and there's lots of doors that are open, but there's one that really could be very lucrative. Okay, there's money flying through the door and there's victory. So this card's new beginnings in career or finance. So for some of you, that could be the theme. But I will still say, if you have got contracts in play, make sure you do read them carefully. Yeah, a lot of you are starting over. There's a new beginning. Now let's shuffle the cards. Libra. Libra. This is the Psychic Tarot. Oh, that was interesting. I mean, do you know what shot out? The brilliant card, the Wheel of Fortune shot out. I mean, Jupiter is in Leo, and you know, there is definitely a feeling of destiny in the collective at the moment. There could be a change. You know, tens connect to endings and new beginnings, so there's a change in the wind, but it feels really positive. You're being aligned with something that is part of your destiny. Okay, let's see, Libra. But there's a change. Okay, so Five of Pentacles, financial, material changes. So like I say, you know, the fives can also talk to an exit. Some of you are changing jobs or leaving a job, or there's, you know, a change around your financial situation, and it could be because you're in the transition or a change period. Let's see, Libra. Yeah, I was feeling it. This is the card, okay? So, you know, the contract is obviously, for a lot of you, there could be a specific contract, but it could also be that the Justice is doubly showing up today. It is your major arcana. And it's next to Deceit, guys. All right? So, pretty strong message around that. That the scales will be balanced, because that's the universal law. So if you have been deceived, or if you have deceived, there will be a price to pay for someone, okay? Justice will prevail. But I'm believing that you're the person who's getting the positive justice here. Let's get a crowning energy, Libra. Oh, the Devil. Okay, I mean, goodness gracious, what is going on here? You may or may not want to share in the comments what you might be going through right now. But crowning is the contract, which is, for me, was leaning to the Justice energy, and it's crowning with the Devil. No, Capricorn energy. Yeah, like I'm just going to say, I don't know who's who, whether it's the cross watcher I'm talking to or you, Libra. I don't know who might be being tempted, or there could be temptation to do the wrong thing or to deceive. You might be on the receiving end of that, or regardless, I'm just going to make it really simple. Okay, karma's real. When we choose the behavior, we choose the consequences. So someone needs to stay in their integrity, temper that Devil energy, okay, not be triggered by their shadow, to stay in their integrity and remember that consequences do have actions, and they need to really think about that. So like I say, don't know who I'm speaking to here, but I have got the crown chakra. So it's time to use your spiritual wisdom at this time as well. Moon and Libra, when I split the deck, mental conflict. I don't know if that's your energy right now. Is it, Libra? Do you feel mentally conflicted about a situation? Oh, there's that King of Pentacles, but it's next to the Three of Swords and the Chariot and the Ace of Wands. I mean, the King of Pentacles is a very successful person in business or finance. But there is this, you know, either the severing of ties, the ending of a contract for some of you, or a broken heart. You know, there could even be a move or travel here with the Chariot. Let me just get an advice card, Libra. Wow. What is the advice for Libra? Four of Wands, 1111 is the advice. Something is going to come into alignment for you. The moment of truth, judgments. Quite karmic. If you see judgment and the scales of justice, there is a sense of destiny and karma in this reading today. And I'm going to believe that things are aligning in your favor. Four of Wands is an achievement, a milestone achieved, a feeling of success, you know, definitely a feeling of victory here. And the Judgment is next to the Knight of Swords. So there could be a decision to act on someone's thought or idea or inspiration. I do feel like someone's in a hurry here. But I want to pull one more card, please. Why is the Destiny here for Libra? Devil. The Devil, Capricorn energy. I mean, there could be a significance around a Capricorn. Capricorn energy can connect to Aquarius. And then I've got the Devil. I mean, the Devil with the Queen of Pentacles. The King and Queen of Pentacles. I mean, let's say the Devil and its strength can be, you know, when someone really desires something or really wants something. So we did have the Angel of Balance, so I think there's the need to temper the Devil energy in some way, shape, or form. I mean, I do think there is a moment of destiny. King and Queen of Pentacles are two people vibrating similarly. I do think there is this moment of truth, or someone is going to take action with the Chariot and the Knight of Swords. I'm hedging my bet it's you, Libra. But overall, I do feel like there is this feeling of destiny and karma showing up for you today, but the Devil energy is also showing up, so that is a little bit of a heads up and warning. So let me know in the comments how this all relates. Remember, stay in your integrity and make good, healthy decisions. Love and light.